Test, 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 1, 2, test. Is the audio okay? Yes, it's running. Mics are on. Camera is on. And all right. Let me check I got a latency, so let me check all the technical details. Can you see me? Okay, yeah, you can hear me, that's good. And I guess you can see me as well. Yeah, hi everyone. This is the first live stream. I guess since everyone is doing live streams now, I jump on the train and try it out. I've been testing all the technical issues with this streaming stuff, and I hope everything will work out. I'm currently streaming on the Sony Alpha 6300, as you might know, and this camera tends to overheat, so I'm not sure if I can make it over 20 minutes of live streaming, but let's see if the camera will heat up, and if I should disappear, then it's probably because the camera has overheated. And as far as I can tell, I have a latency of, wow, I think it's 10 seconds or something. So I will try to answer all of your questions as good as possible. And thanks to everyone who is in the chat and watching this, 35 people of you. That's incredible. Thank you very much for being here. Yeah, and let's talk first about some technical stuff that I wanted to mention first. As you can see from the picture, it's different than my usual content because I'm filming in a flat profile, color profile, and that is why there's no grading on there, no different colors or anything. So this is basically what all my videos look like without my how you call it, my grading, my color grading. And many of you have asked me what kind of LUT I'm using, and I'm using, let me take a look first, I'm using the LUT from James Miller. I bought that online. I'm not sure where you can get it at the moment, but if you just Google LUT from LUT from James Miller, then you should find the same LUT to color grade all your footage like mine. All right, let's start with answering some questions. Pull the LCD out. Yeah, Donald, I already pulled out the LCD and I opened the the battery compartment. So that should give me a couple of more minutes without overheating. But it's really, I can really recommend the Sony Alpha 6300 to anyone who wants to start filming. But you need to be aware that the camera tends to overheat, unfortunately, if you are filming with 4K or if the camera is just like this, is rolling. So yeah, but it's a great camera. All right, let's start with, I'm just gonna scroll up inside the chat. I start with the first question by Sebastian. A second video with favorite backpacks. I have to admit that up to yesterday, basically my favorite 1.0 video is still the same. All the backpacks in the 1.0 are still my favorite backpacks. But yesterday I received a new backpack from Mission Workshop, which, to be honest, I have no idea what the name is of that backpack, but it's really cool, and I hope I can start it to review it as well. And I just got this bag from Coat of Bell. It's a sling bag. I usually don't like sling bags, but this one was pretty cool. So there might be a new favorite backpack video coming in a couple of months. From Donald, where's your next adventure going to be? Considering that the weather in Hamburg is getting pretty cold, I would love to go to somewhere warm. But usually in Hamburg, in the winter time, there's lots of work for me. So, which is also basically the reason why I'm currently struggling with making new videos, because I have so much work to do as a film editor. But if there wasn't any work at the moment, I probably would love to go to San Francisco, because that's very high on my bucket list. Or to, as I said, to somewhere warm. I miss Indonesia a lot. I would love to go there, but rain season starts soon, so that wouldn't be really cool to go there. But I hope I can go. I hope I can go on vacation, maybe in March or April. Someone who can play Minecraft. No, I have never played Minecraft, to be honest, but I love gaming. I have a PlayStation 4. Okay, that wasn't your question, but but still. Hey, by Kyle Vincent, have you done much traveling around the world? I have been to Indonesia quite a lot because my family lives there, and I try to go there almost, well, every second year. I've been in LA, in New York. I did a high school year in Oklahoma. Where else? To the Maldives, of course. Well, I think you say Maldives. Maldives? Is it? Yeah, Maldives for my honeymoon. But I haven't been to that many places like I would love to be. Of course, that's a money issue, time issue. As a freelancer, you have to be available most of the time, more or less. All right. I hope that answers your question a little bit. How is it going by Edward? Pretty good. To be quite honest, I'm a little bit nervous because this is, of course, the first time talking to so many people. 38 at the moment, which is a classroom full of people, and that's already a little bit nerve-wracking. So I have no idea how people actually speak in front of like 100 people. That would be crazy. That's also the reason why I didn't promote this live stream as much as I could have, because I wanted to start with a small group of people instead of like having too many people and getting even more nervous. Let's see. Alexander Dachi? Really good channel, good reviews. I'm your fan. Thank you very much. Again, I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the support. When I started this channel a couple of years ago, it was always just like 1,000 subscribers. And then after like doing a couple of reviews, it started growing really fast, and I can't believe that so many people actually like looking at bags like I do, and it's crazy. It's fun, but that's also something I wanted to mention where this channel is going. Actually, I will continue doing bag reviews, but I would love to do some other reviews as well, and I'm currently working on some different products that I want to review, and I hope you will like it too. Oh, I forgot to scroll down. There are even more questions. Are you going to do by sorry if I butcher your name, Maurits Rainen. Are you going to do an official review of the primer system? I did, didn't I? The primer system is the Boundary, right? Boundary primer system. You can find it on my channel. It's a really cool bag. I haven't done a review, but it's more a quick look because I only had the pre-production unit, but the bag itself is pretty cool. I can recommend it. And I've heard from someone at Twitter that they actually resolved some of the issues that I had with the bag and improved the bag. So I would recommend it. Tomoaki Sugai, what's your favorite backpack? As I said a couple of minutes ago, you can still check out my favorite 1.0 video. Most of the bags that are in this video are still one of my favorite bags. Can review more Heimplanet bags. Actually, there's only one bag left, as far as I know. No, two. In the Monolith series, it's the Weekender, and in the Motion series, it's the small version of the... What's the name? I forgot the name, unfortunately, but there are only two bags left. Oh, there's the duffel as well. I have the Weekender. It's pretty cool, but I prefer the Air Travel backpack over the Weekender. Not because it's bad or anything, but just because I think the Air is a little bit cooler in terms of features, which is basically why I didn't review the Weekender. And since I already reviewed two of the Heimplanet bags, and there are so many new bag brands coming up, I figured I continue reviewing new companies and other bags instead of going to the same company again. As you might realize, I try to upload 4 reviews each month. And even that is kind of difficult to keep up with, to review all the bags that are coming out. So I try to review only the bags that from companies that are new or interesting, instead of, for instance, going back to companies that I already have reviewed, or companies that are bigger, like Thule or North Face, for instance, because I figure there are already a lot of reviews on that bags. Sorry, I feel like I'm kind of jumping back and forth in answering the questions, but I hope that answered your question a little bit. Where can I buy, from Thomas Nguyen, where can I buy affordable bags under 100 euros? It's kind of difficult to answer that, to be honest, because there are a lot of cheap bags on Amazon or other online stores, but I tend to review, and I understand that it's difficult for some. I tend to review only like bags that are really over the 100 euro mark and rather expensive, because those are A, pretty interesting to review, and B, not a lot of people are actually reviewing them. And C, I think it's more important to review an expensive bag, because if it's bad, you have lost a lot of money, of course. And with cheaper bags, okay, if they cost 100 euros, it's still a lot of money, but I'm referring to like 20 euro bags or 30 euro bags. I feel like those bags don't need to be reviewed, because if they are bad, it's not that big of a loss. I hope that's kind of understandable. Yeah, but you can actually find a lot of good under 100 euro bags, like the 511 Rush 12. That's a great bag. That's a bag I started with, and I would still recommend it. I need to do a review on that, because it's a pretty good bag. But other than that, yeah, just try to find it on Amazon, or Google the normal online stores where you live at. Faust Chiruk, did you know that Boundary Supply listened to your critiques on the primer system? Yes, I actually heard today on Twitter. Someone messaged me on Twitter, and I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I would love to check out the changes on the back. So if anyone has the new revised version of the Boundary bag, maybe you can send me some pictures on Instagram. Would love to see what they changed about that. By Neyi247. Hey Bo, will there be a review of the Peak Design Everyday Backpack? Because it's my favorite backpack and I wonder why you never reviewed it. I would really love to review the Peak Design. I heard lots of good things about that bag, but I never had the chance to review it. But it's very high on my wish list and I hope I can review it soon. By Nguyen Hu, you should check out Orbit Gear though. Very cool Indonesia local brand. I have seen Orbit Gear. I actually follow one of the founders of the company on Instagram, and I would love to review it, but I wasn't sure if they're already selling those bags or if it's still in development phase. Daniel, thanks for your reviews and ended up getting the Life Behind Bars breakaway after your reviews. Thank you very much and I hope you like the bag. Miguel, hey Bo, have you ever been to Portugal? If so, what do you think about it? If not, you should. Yes, I definitely should visit Portugal. I've never been there, but it is on my bucket list as well. There are lots of countries on my bucket list, but I haven't had the time to visit all the countries and cities and places, unfortunately, but soon. KB, hey Bo, where are you from and are you a native English speaker? I ask because you're living in Hamburg. And please do a review of the North Face duffel. I was born and raised in Hamburg, Germany, but both my parents are from Indonesia, and I did a high school year in Oklahoma for 10 months when I was 16. So that is why I can speak English, I guess, more or less. But it's when I was 16, so 20 years ago, I was in Oklahoma, in a small town in Oklahoma. A review of the North Face duffel. I haven't done a review of the North Face duffel, but you can see the North Face Basecamp duffel in my favorites 1.0 video. Are you Indonesian? Asked Tomoaki Sugai. Yes, I am Indonesian, but both my parents are Indonesian, but I was born and raised in Hamburg. Moin from Hamburg. Moin Jörg. Donald, San Francisco is one of my favorite cities. I lived about 8 hours south of it. If you ride a motorcycle up there, it takes me 10 to 11 hours because I stopped to take photos of the Pacific coast. Yes, that's some of you might not know it, but I just did my motorcycle driver's license and 3 months ago, and I got a motorcycle, so that's actually one of the new reasons why I would love to go to San Francisco and ride a motorcycle up and down the coast. That would be awesome. Eric Lim, apa kabar? Apa kabar is actually Indonesian for how are you? And I'm fine, thank you very much. By IDK LOL, which is probably the abbreviation for I don't know LOL. It's an enjoyment watching your review vids. Thank you very much again. Thanks, I can say it often enough. Thank you very much for all the support on all my videos and on this live stream. 49 people, that's crazy. Thank you very much. Where is it? I am interested to know, have you used the Life Behind Bars Peloton during heavy rain? No, I haven't actually. When I was reviewing it, it was, I don't know, it was either spring or short before summer and there wasn't any heavy rain. But as I tend to say, it's not always the material. You can have a bag with weather resistant or waterproof material, but if you forget to close up any zippers or if the seams aren't made well enough, they will get water inside the bag eventually. And since the Peloton has a lot of zippers and seams on the side. The Peloton has a roll top, which you can close pretty tightly, but there is a side zipper, and if you forget to close it, there might get some water into the bag. So, but still, it's a pretty cool bag, and for that price, it's hard to beat, in my opinion. How about the Timbuktu Messenger bag by HK? I haven't tested a Timbuktu yet, or I haven't tested a Timbuktu bag in the time of my YouTube channel. My brother had the Timbuktu Messenger bag like 5 or 6 years ago, and it was pretty cool. And I have seen a Timbuktu bag in a store here in Hamburg, and the build quality is pretty cool and seems to be pretty good. But as I said in a previous question before, I'm not sure if I want to review a Timbuktu bag, because it's a bigger brand, and I think there are already lots of reviews about Timbuktu bags, and I have not that many slots available to review all of the bags, so I chose to review like smaller brands bags or new bags that are coming out, instead of bags that might be pretty obvious, or not obvious, but might already have been reviewed by other companies. I understand that like one of the reviews that's coming up is from Mission Workshop and from Chrome, and those are bigger brands too, but they are not very available like in Europe, for instance. Therefore, I find them interesting to review. But Timbuktu, as far as I can see, they're pretty much available almost all over the world, but please correct me if I'm wrong there. Christian Köber, he asked me a question in German. I tried to translate it on the fly. I'm happy to found your channel in 2016. Since then, I have bought a couple of backpacks that you tested. I would be happy to see a review about the minimum squared wallet. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Christian. Actually, I have decided to pause wallet reviews for the moment, because with each wallet there aren't that many different features, so it's hard for me to say something new about a wallet without repeating myself in every single video. Therefore, I decided to pause wallet reviews, but maybe I will check it out. If that's an interesting wallet with new features, I might actually do a review about it. But most other wallets are pretty similar to each other, so that is why I've stopped or paused reviewing wallets. Excuse me, let me take a sip of water. And thanks for supporting my channel since 2016. Kevin, hey Kevin, hey Bo, is the bike put away for the winter, or are you still able to ride it? It's currently in the garage, but I was actually, and I am still riding the bike, although it's getting pretty cold and slippery outside. But I have an appointment with my mechanic end of this month, where he's going to change the oil, and then I might need to put the bike into storage. But I hope that last year we actually didn't have that much snow in Hamburg, so I might be able to ride the bike in December, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I skip over a couple of comments, but Rabbits, I know that you're a long time subscriber, so thanks for joining the live stream. Really appreciate your support and all of your other supports. That's again, I repeat myself, but it's for me, it's incredible to see so many people, A, joining the live stream, 55 now, and B, all of you watching all my YouTube videos, because truth to be told, in my closer circle or of all the people that I know, no one is actually interested in bags or this travel stuff, or even the last video with all the pouches. Many people say that's kind of crazy that I have pouches for this, pouches for that. So it's crazy to see that there are already like 30,000 subscribers on this channel. That's incredible. Thank you very much. Okay, continuing with all the questions. Joachim van Heiden, how is your wallet holding up? I think you mean the secret wallet, I think. And it's actually still awesome. I really enjoy this wallet and I can highly recommend the secret wallet. It's now 5 years or something, always sitting in my back pocket, and yeah, it's pretty good. Highly recommendable. Hi Bo from YU. Hi YU, sorry if I butcher your name. Rohit Rao, hello sir, you don't need to call me sir, but thank you. Can you review a good backpack for a university student? That is actually a question a lot of people ask me, and for me it's kind of difficult to answer that question because A, I've never been to university, and B, I graduated high school in 2001. Back then we didn't use, it feels like I talk like an old person, but maybe I am, I'm not sure. Back then we didn't use computers, so our backpacks didn't need a laptop compartment, but we carried a lot of books. And as far as I understand from speaking to other students, depending on the country where you're living at, the specifications for a bag that you need for university are so diverse. Some of you need a lot of books, some of you carry big binders, some of you carry a laptop. So recommending a specific backpack for university student is really difficult for me. So the best would be if you comment on the next video or comment in any video. If you ask me for a backpack for a student, just tell me what you're going to carry. If you're carrying a 15-inch laptop, a 13-inch laptop, if you carry a lot of books, if you need a bottle compartment, and then I can, based on all those information, I can recommend to you a bag. But it's difficult to recommend a basic bag for this situation or for work or for university, because all the requirements for you are different depending on where you live, of course. By Matus, sorry, that's, I hope I pronounce it correctly, Matus Virosco. Will you review more messenger style bags in the future? I love backpacks, but I think messenger would be more appropriate in my job. Awesome channel, thank you very much. Yes, I totally understand that for some work situations a backpack is not very well suited. Most of the time if I go with a backpack into a business meeting, I feel kind of strange as well. I totally get what you mean. But for me it's also like a health thing, because I think messenger bags are really not good for your bag, because it's always like this one-sided weight issue, and therefore I don't really like messenger bags. But I understand that there are a lot of people who like messenger bags, and I will try to find a couple of messenger bags in the future that I can review. Yeah, let's see. By Faust, the new bag's coming toward the end of November. I will keep you updated. Oh, I think you were that was the answer to one of my questions. So I can't find your previous comments. Faust. Boundary supply, listen to it. Yeah, Faust said Boundary Supply listened to my critiques, and now he answered me that it's coming end of November. Thanks for if you just link me on Instagram or post me or send me some pictures. Would love to see that. Okay, let's continue. Damn, I scrolled so fast down, I don't know where I've been. What is the next backpack you're going to review? By Tomoaki. The next I just finished reviewing the Chrome Hightower backpack. Pretty cool bag. That's going to be my next review or my next video. But currently I'm pretty swamped with work because Christmas time is coming up and a lot of TV commercials are being made. So I hope I can do another review video, not next Sunday, but the Sunday afterwards. That's also the reason why I'm doing this live stream, because I haven't been able to shoot a video last week. So maybe if this live stream is going well, I might do another live stream next week if I can't make another video in this week, but I hope I will be able to shoot something. Paolo Costa, you play PS4. Can I see the games? Can you see? Yeah, you can see it. Destiny 2 is the game I play at the moment with a couple of friends. Last month I played Diablo 3, which is, I know it's an old game, but I used to play it on my MacBook, and I just found out that playing Diablo 3 is much better with a controller, so I bought it again. I'm looking forward to Battlefront 2. What else? Witcher 3. Division. I love playing Division. Looking forward to the second part. And what else? Overwatch. I loved playing Overwatch, but all my friends didn't like it, so I just played it like 2 weeks and then we stopped playing it. Alright. Hi Bo. By Marco Bremer. Hi Bo, have you used Thule backpacks? What do you think about them? Yes, I have used a photo backpack by Thule and rolling bag by Thule. The reviews are in my on my channel. They are pretty good. Thule makes some great bags, and you actually can't go wrong with them. Since it is such a big company, they actually are in the same league as North Face, and quality control, as far as I can tell, is pretty good. Which is also the reason why I won't review any more Thule bags, not because they are bad, but just because there are so many other interesting bags coming out at the moment, and there are lots of good reviews on Thule bags out there already. I hope that answered your question. Matthias Zimmerman. Hi Bo, which Lots pack by James Miller did you buy? Oh, that's a good question. Let me check. I'm not sure. James Miller. D-Lutz Sony Cine 4 S-Log 2 and S-Log 3 set. That's the lot that I bought. Oh, the battery of my MacBook is going down. Let me get the charger. Oh, sorry about that, the microphone dropped. Okay, cable is too short. Hold on, guys. Get the mic on again. Push the laptop in this direction. Okay, I think that these are the issues of doing live streams. You have to do technical stuff on the fly. Can you still hear me? Yes, I think you can. Alright, so charger is back on, and we are at 37 minutes of the live stream. As I said before, I'm shooting on the Sony. It might overheat in a couple of minutes, so if I just disappear, it's because the camera overheated and has to cool down. Okay, where have I been? Have you used any Tom Bin bags by Hugh? No, I haven't. I would love to, because everyone keeps telling me that those bags are really cool, or really good. They are on my wish list and I would love to review them. If you want to see a review by Tom Bin, check out Chase Reeves' channel. He makes some really in-depth reviews about also for bags, and he has reviewed the Tom Bin bag. So if you need some insight on those bags, go to his channel, and he's pretty cool. He's very entertaining. By Colin Hale, what do you think about the Minal 2.0? Is the stream still running? Yeah, it's still running. Okay. Oh, can you still hear me? It looks like that the stream is not working. Is it working? Not sure. Okay, please tell me if is the stream still running, because it shows me a red dot on the stream. Not sure if you can still see me actually. Alright, I hope you can see me. I'm gonna drop the quality a little bit. Can I drop it? No, can't. I don't know, lol, the stream is okay here. Alright, thank you very much. Don't know, on YouTube it shows me a red button for some reason of the stream, but okay. Alright, back to the question. The last question was, what do you think about the Minal 2.0 by Colin? I think that Minal looks really cool. I would love to check it out. I have seen the review by Chase Reeves, and the bag looks impressive. It's also on my wish list. There are so many bags on my wish list, and I would love to review more or faster. But of course, the Minal bag, for instance, is a travel bag, and I don't travel that much to actually be able to test the bag as thoroughly as a review would, or this bag would deserve. So that's kind of hard. But yeah, it's on my wish list, and I would love to review it in the future. Alright, sorry if I skip through some of the questions, but I'm scrolling here fast and I feel actually lost where I've been, and I'm just gonna grab the next question that I see. By Akshit Sharma. Hey Bo, can you send me a pic of that fox on the wall? That fox you can get on Society 6. It's actually from the game Star Fox that you could get on N64, Nintendo N64, and it's called Realistic Star Fox. You can just buy it from Society 6. Sorry, I again lost where I've been on this. By Miguel Abreu, taking in consideration the subject of your videos, is it hard to get stuff to review or to create content, or do you always have stuff to do or talk about? It depends actually. Bags is actually easier because there are so many different bags and so many different features on bags, or on day packs, on everyday carry bags, because I can use them every day and I can test them out with my setup and everything. But for instance, like as I said with the Minal, with carry-on backpacks, if I don't travel it's kind of hard to test them because why should I carry a bunch of clothing around in the city? So I would need to travel. Or like 2 years ago or 1 year ago, before my wife and I were moving in together, I was just traveling between our two apartments, and then I was just taking a carry-on backpack or a rolling duffel, for instance, just to get from one apartment to the next apartment, although it's just 20 minutes by bus and with the subway. But at least I was able to test it out a little bit. Or wallets, for instance. As I said before, I paused wallet reviews because basically all wallets are more or less the same, and with that it's kind of difficult to create new video reviews without repeating myself over and over again. So it really depends on the items that I review, if it's easy to make a video or not. But I actually want to venture out in other items that I can review, not only bags, which is also basically why I always introduced myself as Boris Mono, the film editor based in Hamburg. Instead of Boris Mono, I'm a bag reviewer, or like a couple of tech reviewers who have in their description tech reviewer, and therefore can only review tech. And I of course review bags, and that's why most of you are on this channel, but I also want to review some more tech and actually going to review some clothing, but with a twist for traveling and for carrying actually, and for using backpacks. So it's still, should be still interesting. And to keep everything, all the content fresh, because of course, if it's only bag reviews, the channel might get a little bit stale, so I will try to create some other reviews as well. Shane Howley, I love me some pouches. I do too, and I think it's incredible that you all really liked the pouches video from last week. I actually thought I was the only one that was so crazy and like packing all stuff in pouches and packing your pouches inside the backpack. And yeah, it's really cool that you all joined this channel and this live stream. Are you going to read by Karen Wang or Wang? I'm not sure. Are you going to review some Peak Design stuff? Liebe Grüße aus Zürich. Greetings from Zurich. Yes, I want to. It's high on my list. Everyone keeps asking me if there's going to be a review of from a Peak Design bag. I would love to, but I haven't had the chance to get a Peak Design bag yet. What are those drawings behind you by Maurits? The easiest is to go to one of my Q&A videos. I actually went over through all the pictures, but basically those are just lots of pictures and posters that I got over the years. By Lee Su, what proportion of backpacks do you purchase yourself out of interest to review versus backpacks that bag makers send you and ask for you to review? It's always difficult. It's not difficult. Sorry, that was the wrong word. It's there's not a real number, because there are some months where I get lots of bags, and there are some months where I don't get a bag at all, and I buy bags. So I can't tell you a percentual number on how many bags I buy or I get sent to, but unfortunately, due to custom fees and shipping fees, I had to pay lots of custom fees or shipping fees for the bags, because when the bag, even if I get the bag for free, I have to pay custom fees, and those custom fees are calculated by the value of the bag. So usually, or I used to have to pay for all of the bags. Now thanks to you all, because of all the subscribers and all the views on the videos, I actually am in a position to say, hey, I will review the bag, but only if you guarantee me that I can do an unbiased review, which is the most important thing about reviews actually, because I still spend so much money on creating these videos, with the equipment, the time. I need 2 days to create just the video, not the review period itself, but to create a video I need 2 days. I need to buy the music, I have bought the LUTs for the grading and everything. So I'm still at the point where I actually need to invest money into creating these videos, and I don't get I'm nowhere near to earn money with the YouTube channel, but I love making these, and therefore I find it very important to create unbiased videos, video reviews, because why should I give free promotion basically to a company when I make these videos and have to pay for them, for the videos itself, because the free bag is nowhere near the production costs. And since I have so many subscribers now and so many views, I am actually in the position to say, hey, please send me the bag, and please also cover the custom fees and the shipping costs. So, but that just started recently actually, and before that I had to pay the custom fees, or sometimes I was lucky and I didn't have to pay custom fees. But as I said, the production costs are still very high, so that's all the costs on me. I hope that answered the question a little bit. By Paul Calvelage. Sorry if I can. I'm really sorry that I butcher some names, and as you know from my name, I know that feeling when people butcher your name, but some names are hard to pronounce. What is your goal you try to accomplish? Are there bags you really wish to get your hands on? What are your goal you try to accomplish? Do you mean with this channel? If yes, actually the goal I always try to accomplish with this channel was to have a creative outlet compared to my work as a film editor in the TV commercial industry. With TV commercials, I have lots of creative freedoms, but it's a job obviously, and I have to conform to the client, to the director, to the production company, etc. And with YouTube, I can basically do it all myself. I can create videos the way I like, and test out equipment, which I am a gear nerd. I love testing out new stuff, new equipment, new cameras, microphones, etc. And yeah, that's basically why I started YouTube, because I can just do whatever I want. And now I'm in the position that actually people are watching it, which is incredible, and I really appreciate all the support. Yeah, that's basically what I try to accomplish in terms of creating YouTube videos. And are there bags you really wish to get your hands on? Actually, at the moment, I don't, because my wish list is already so long and I have so many bags still waiting here to be reviewed that I stopped researching for bags. You know what I mean? There are bags already here and I need to work on them, or I need to review them. Therefore, I stopped looking on the internet for new bags, because that would just create a bigger pile of work that I need to do. By Miguel, greetings all. I just want to give Boismono big props from Portugal. Thank you very much. One of the most humble person. Thank you. I really appreciate your kind words. It's kind of weird reading that out loud in front of you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. By Gonzalo Cuvay. Mate, have you seen the Bobby Fizz backpack? No, unfortunately I haven't. But I think aren't those Bobby bags those anti-theft bags? I'm not sure, because there are a lot of bags like the Bobby bag, backpack, if it's the bag that you mean, that are currently out there, and they all have the same design or a similar design. And I'm actually currently testing the anti-theft backpack by Corin Design, which looks kind of similar. But they are cool. I haven't tested them yet. It's still waiting over there in one of the boxes. Just got it and absolutely loved it. By the way, big fan of your channel. Didn't know there were more people very enthusiastic about bags. I didn't know either, and it's incredible that that actually so many people like bags. It's cool. Kevin, gotta head out. Ride safe. Ride safe as well. Thanks for being here, Kevin. See you soon. Jack Van, I work in an office and I carry a backpack to work. I think carrying a backpack to an office is becoming more common and acceptable. Yes, it is, and I'm very thankful that more people appreciate backpacks. And actually, I know that it sometimes looks kind of odd to carry a backpack with a suit, for instance, but just the health benefits alone should make you consider carrying a backpack over a sling bag, which strains your shoulder or your back because the heavy load is just like on one side, you know what I mean? Enil 100, do you still have your LG phone or do you have a different phone? Yes, I have the LG G6 with the skin on there, and not a D-brand skin, not a slick wrap skin. Actually, am I the only one that is annoyed with D-brand commercials or D-brand sponsorings on tech videos? I think it's getting annoying, actually, in my humble opinion, because I can see there's a skin on there. Why keep telling me that it is a D-brand skin? And I got this skin from another company in the UK, and I just got it from there because D-brand and slick wraps have worldwide shipping, but it takes so long and it's more expensive due to customs and everything. But I still use the LG G6. Before that I used the Axon 7, both great phones, but I just wanted a better camera and I needed IPX6 certification because I use it as a navigation tool on my motorcycle. And yeah, I love the LG G6. Great phone. Victorinox 99. Do you use any kind of small satchel crossbody bags like iPad mini size or smaller? Which one would you recommend? Funny that you ask, because I just got this Coat Bell sling bag 2 days before, and I'm currently testing it, Coat of Bell, and it's pretty cool for now. Let's see how it turns out in the test. By Lisu, how did you establish yourself as a reputable reviewer, and what was most crucial in outreach to gaining a larger audience? Any tips for other aspiring reviewers? I don't know. It just actually it just happened. The first bag review I did was the review on the GoRock GR0, and then many people liked that review, and then Carryology actually asked me if they could post the video on their website, and after that they asked me if I wanted to do some more reviews and to post them on their site. I'm not employed or paid by Carryology. They just post my videos on their site, and are a good connection to get to new companies of bags, and that's how I got some bags before, like the Boundary Supply is a good example. I got that bag before it was even sold, or before it was even in production. I got a pre-production unit, and that was through Carryology. But I'm not paid or anything or employed by Carryology or any other company. And yeah, I just started reviewing bags because I liked it, and then for some reason you all just joined in and just kept watching my reviews. And yeah, what would be, it's almost a cliche, but I think you just need to film the stuff and create honest reviews. And for instance, like the last video I did about this office space, it was kind of messy. Some gave me some flack about it, that that my office was a little bit messy or not very organized. But hey, if you work, it's going to be messy a little bit. It's not always organized, and not always like all clean, or all the stuff is going to be clean in the right place, or all symmetrically. And I've worked in so many offices as a freelance film editor, and I just know if you work there, it's going to be a little bit unorganized and messy. And I think that's probably one of the reasons it seems so honest, or at least I feel like, hey, that's how it looked like, and that's why I think it's an honest approach to you guys. And the same is with the reviews. Why should I just tell you about the good stuff about about an item in the review? And that's why I keep telling you guys what's the English word? The downsides and the cons of an item, so you can see if you can live with those cons. And that's probably the reason why some reviews seem more honest, because why tell you all the good stuff? Because you can see the good stuff anyways, and I rather give you all the negative stuff. And as I always say, don't consider an item because of the good stuff, but rather look at the cons of an item, because all items have cons. Like the iPhone X, iPhone 10, for instance, it's a great item, but there are a lot of flaws and about that phone, and you should ask yourself, okay, but it's still a good phone, but you still need to ask yourself, can I live with all those flaws? And if yes, yeah, then go buy it. And I think that's the reason why I personally tend to reviews that give me more cons about an item, instead of a review that shows me the positive stuff that I already know from all my research anyways. And I think, or I assume, that is the reason why some of you, or hopefully most of you, subscribe to my channel and watch my reviews. Yeah, and those are the tips. So just try to be honest about your reviews, and keep doing reviews, and keep filming, keep shooting. By Tluanga Qualring. Sorry. Hi Bo, love your videos, short and informative. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best as well. By Niemann 11, have you ever heard of Boreas and how do you like this stuff? I have heard of Boreas, and just looking on their website and on the pictures, I think they look really, really cool, but I haven't had the chance to test them out yet, unfortunately. Vincent wow, you have lots of difficult last names. Well, Duquesne? Vincent Duquesne. Thanks for your awesome reviews, and thank you for joining my live stream and subscribing to my channel. Jack Van, have you used any Japanese brand bags like Visvim, Porter or Masterpiece? No, I haven't yet, but I would love to, because it's also it sounds like a cliche, but lots of Japanese stuff is really, really good. Electronic gadgets, clothing, and probably bags as well. So I would love to test them out. Where are we at this? All good with the stream, thanks. Pack Hacker. Bo, what's your favorite piece of gear to take with you while you're traveling on extended trips? Probably my phone. I'm actually, I have to admit it, and my wife always tells me I am addicted to my phone. I wake up, I look at my phone, I go to bed, I still look at my phone. So yeah, it's unfortunately, I have to admit it, I am phone addicted, and that's probably my favorite piece of gear that I take when I'm traveling. And that is also the reason why I have small hands, but I still love all the big screen phones, and it's good for entertainment on the plane. It's good for, like, if you don't have a laptop, it's good for typing. And I'm really, really happy for the trend that all the bezels on the phone get smaller, and therefore the screen is big, but the phone gets smaller. And it's, yeah, that's my favorite tool to take with me. By Lou Loop, hey Bo, any backpack suggestions? Everyday backpack, minimal front pockets like the Bobby bag with pack safe, like locks, or any way to buy a lock mechanism like the pack safe. Well, that's kind of difficult, because I need to know what you want to pack. You want to pack? I can't answer, because as far as I can tell, I haven't tested those bags yet, but as far as I can tell, the bags like Bobby bag, or those other anti-theft bags that are slash proof from the front of the bag, are geared towards lots of tech. So, and as far as I can tell from just looking at the pictures, I wouldn't recommend those bags for college students, for instance, because there's not a lot of space for books or binders or stuff like that, but lots of space for like a laptop, cables, hard drives and stuff. So as I always tend to say, just write me in the comments what you want to carry, and then I can try to recommend you a bag. When are you making a vlog? By Abhishek Shetan? I always say that my life, or my day-to-day life, is not interesting enough to show you like every single day, and I'm always like baffled by people like Casey Neistat, or in Germany Felix von der Laden, also known as Dena, who actually managed to do daily vlogging. Okay, Casey doesn't daily vlog anymore, and still managed to have like an interesting vlog. And honestly, my day-to-day life is not interesting. It's really not interesting enough to show you everything. And I can't show you my work life either, because I always have to sign a NDA agreement, which is a non-disclosure agreement. I'm not allowed to film anything while I'm working, so I can't show you that either. So I was thinking about vlogging, but I struggle to fill a video with interesting stuff. But that's also the reason why I'm not labeling my channel. Like, I could say like Bois Mono bag reviewer or Bois Mono tech reviewer, but rather I say Bois Mono the film editor. And I will review, or I want to review more items or do more videos on items, not necessarily reviews, and try to treat them as a vlog, or as a very or entertaining video rather than a review, and give you those videos and to entertain you, instead of like doing vlogs or doing just bag reviews. And yeah, I'm still thinking about something that I could do. Yeah, maybe soon. By Justin Max, do you prefer Peak Design everyday backpack 20 liter or 30 liter? Because I haven't tested the Peak Design backpack, but they look good. But if I had to choose between a 20 liter and a 30 liter bag as an everyday backpack, I would take a 20 liter, because I'm just 170 centimeters tall, which is about 5'5". And a 30 liter backpack every day is just looks too big on my back. Okay, sorry if I skip over a couple of questions, but we're already at 1 hour 10 minutes, and I'm always scared of that my camera is going to shut off because it's overheating. But thankfully it's not overheating, probably because I'm not recording and it's just streaming. So if you stream with a Sony Alpha 6300, it seems like it can hold up at least 1 hour in streaming mode. Michael Pathy, opinion of Toomey on Toomey. Toomey? Do you say Toomey or Toomey? For those of you who don't know, Toomey is actually a quite high class, can you say that? High class brand in the same league, like, I don't know. I can't say a good example, but when I think of Toomey, of a Toomey bag, I always think about like businessman, like in really expensive suits, which I am not. I don't even own a suit, and so I never considered like owning a Toomey bag, although they look really good, but it feels kind of odd for me, because I consider them to be a bag to be worn by a suit wearing person, and I always wear jeans and like urban clothing, that it feels kind of strange to carry a Toomey bag. But I would love to review a Toomey bag, as well as like do a fun review of like, I don't like the brand, but I would love to review one of those really expensive Louis Vuitton bags. To be honest, I hate Louis Vuitton as a brand, but I would just love to do a fun review and like bash a Louis Vuitton bag, because I think they're just way too I mean, you pay for the brand obviously, but I would love to see if it would like do a Go Rock challenge, drag it through some mud or something, and like put like 20 kilos of weight into a Louis Vuitton bag. But obviously I can't do that because it's way too expensive. But oh, sorry, I'm drifting away from the question. But yeah, I would love to test a Toomey bag, but I don't think I'm the right person to carry a Toomey bag. BSNZ, hey from Saudi Arabia. Can you please do more vlog videos? Yes, I said before, I don't know if my day-to-day life is interesting enough to do vlogs, but I will think of some more of other videos beside bag reviews. And maybe you have seen my Ismono Moments videos, which try to emulate a vlog style and just show you some interesting stuff. And I want to do more Ismono Moment videos and some other videos as well, besides bag reviews that are hopefully entertaining to you as well. Hello from Indonesia, cheers from Bulgaria, hello from Hamburg. Hello to you all from, it's crazy, I mean it's 6 o'clock in Hamburg and you are all tuned in from so many different countries, and I'm really thankful for that, and thanks for watching this live stream and all my videos again. Yeah, and I feel very honored, and I know that sounds kind of stupid to repeat that over and over again, but it's crazy to see so many different and unknown people, unknown in person to me, watching this. By Theodore Roxas, can you do video editing tutorials? Yeah, sure. Maybe I do a workflow video. Okay, I need to rephrase that, because I was promising that in the last Q&A video, and I promised that so many times, and I need to do that. And I will do a workflow video, but I need to borrow a second camera, of course, to show you everything. But I will figure something out. Stefan Wolf, what do you think about restrictive knife carrying laws in Germany? And how is your GoRock backpack holding up? Knife rules, and I think it's a difficult topic. As I'm practicing martial arts, I just know that knives are so dangerous. My trainer, I did Aikido before. As a kid I did Kung Fu, and now I'm doing Ninjitsu, and all my trainers told me that it's way more dangerous to have an opponent or an attacker with a knife than with a gun, as there are so many options to slice you up, instead of, like, with a gun he needs to hit you first, of course, but with the knife he's already in such close quarters that the percentage of him actually slashing you up and hurting you is very high. And as there are so many people with, let's say, with some ill intent in the world, I think it's good that not many people have knives, because also the hurdle of people, like, I would believe that a person would be hesitant to shoot a gun more than actually threatening you with a knife, because they would assume that a knife wouldn't necessarily kill you instantly. But many people think, or it's probably statistically correct that, or I'm not a doctor, I'm not sure, but in my mind I would think a gun would kill you faster than a knife. Therefore I would assume that people would be more hesitant to use a gun instead of a knife. Does that make sense?